Gotta get in that 112.
Welcome to the Red Cup. Tonight we got the Kobe Bryant special, man. Got my man DJ on and how that his experience was playing with Kobe, playing against him, things like that. Charlie Mees as usual, Kenny West over there. We got a nice audience tonight. My man OC, Laughing Lenny.
Laughing Lenny.
Got Tremaine, Snoop Dogg. Who else in here? Clarence Green. Everybody in the building, man.
Mike,
you know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. Nate, come on in.
Where Mike at?
Where Mike at? Dog, Chase.
With the glizzy. He had a glizzy.
Oh, no way. Where you get that from, man?
He had a glizzy.
Make sure
He had a glizzy.
Yes, sir.
you tag. He not on Facebook.
We gonna say it, man. That DJ, man, one of the baddest dudes that come out of the city. You know what I'm saying? As a young fella. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about a few experiences, playing against Kobe and all that. The picture you sent, as far as that defending him, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, crack a little joke before we start, man. Did he get a bucket on them joints right there when you here with it? Because you ain't play defense until like later on.
Right. I don't agree with that. I played for Hugs, man, and I played for Max Good. I had to play D.
Okay.
But I really had to play D in Denver more so than Atlanta.
Yeah, that money involved.
Yeah.
Well, money was involved in college too. We all agree. That's a long story. We'll talk about that later on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what was like when you first played against Kobe? What was going through your mind?
Personally, I felt like I guarded Kobe well, and that came from just me being such a fan of his because I studied him, and I knew, a lot of his tendencies. So all I had to do was keep in front of me and stay on my feet. Don't go for the pump fakes. I'm longer than him, so I just tried to keep in front of me. It wasn't always easy, but I felt like I did a good job.
I see. What's the boy name that was on the show the other day on the first take? Not the first take. Undisputed. Tony Allen. Mm-hmm. And he was sharing some of his experiences from guarding Kobe and everything. And he was just saying how tough he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a true defender, you want to defend. He said Kobe was coming at you like it didn't even matter. He said that was his biggest challenge. Like he wanted guys that wanted to defend.
Right, and that's what I respect about Kobe. I had these conversations with dudes talking about a lot of players today, where you'll see guys running pick and roll to get the worst defender on them, so they can attack the worst defender. I'm like, nah. Kobe, like, nah. Get this bum off me. You the dude. You come in and guard me. I want to score on the best defender. That's how he was. That's the ego he had, and you couldn't stop him.
Yeah, and you had a guy went to your alma mater that said he was the Kobe stopper.
Oh, Rube?
Yeah.
Rube probably just talk about in practice. I know Kobe always playing in practice too. And Rube was a hell of a defender.
Hell yeah.
But once that came out and Rube went to Portland, I think Kobe might have put a 40 on him.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt.
Sad about right.
Yeah, but that was a Ruben. That was Rube. What his name was?
That was
Rube
Patterson.
Rube
Patterson.
Patterson.
I remember
That was his coming out to get himself noticed.
For sure.
Right.
Because he became noticed as the defensive player.
Yeah.
So he established himself as the Kobe stopper.
Right.
And he made it set himself. So he made it, drew attention to himself. So, big up to Rube.
That's true. He was a good defender.
Yeah.
When you come out as the Kobe stopper,
right
now people
you
really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? You bringing that attention to yourself.
And you get 40. You get Kobe stopper, but you get 40.
Yeah. And he might did guard Kobe well sometimes, maybe in practice when he was on teams. But
or on a specific play. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends. But I don't think nobody can guard nobody in the NBA who is offensive player. Nobody can guard nobody.
Right.
Period. Right. You see the defensive player getting crossed over all the time because you can't guard them. Mm-hmm. Nobody. I mean, look at Trey Young right now.
When you playing defense, you gonna get
crossed over sometimes.
If you trying to block shots, you gonna get dunked on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Period.
Now look at Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, he got dunked on a couple
times.
He
blocked a lot of motherfucking shots.
He blocked more than he got dunked on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got.
That's because he playing defense.
But for some dudes, when you used to it, like me growing up here, like crossing somebody over was growing up. That was like very important here. Even if you ain't score, you know, I grew up, you cross my up.
You good.
When you know what I'm saying? We playing one-on-one, we playing in the street, so I'm used to that. So
shout out to all you sorry motherfuckers that's crossing motherfuckers over and ain't finishing.
right.
You gotta finish. You gotta finish.
Shout out to him.
So in the league,
You gotta finish it.
Y'all know who y'all are, motherfuckers.
it's always like guarding dudes who like to go one-on-one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I got it AI well. I got it Kobe well. I hated guarding guys that's 50 pounds more than me that's trying to post me. I hated guarding guys that's running off screens. But when you try to go one-on-one with me, I grew up doing that.
Right,
so I was,
right.
you know, I'm used to any move you can throw at me. I've seen a million times just being at the elbow, just being there and watch.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point you just made, man. But you ain't never stopped me. Here come the haters. Nah,
Hold on, y'all. This is a live crowd. We got a live audience. So don't look like it's like what's that? Stephen A. It's like what's the name of that show?
no, this Gail
Like
King
First
show.
take.
Yeah.
She about to come here. Gail
First
about to
take
come
with
here.
Gail King.
DJ, after y'all
Gail
play,
King.
he'll be like, what y'all doing tomorrow, man? We got a game tomorrow. Come with us, short.
Nah, but that's some wild shit. But when you got in that league though, besides Kobe, who were some other guys that you couldn't wait to play against?
Just like AI, Vince Carter. Cause in Atlanta we ain't have a lot of home fans. The fans come out for those guys. They come out for the stars that's on the team.
In DC?
DC got more fan base than Atlanta do. Now it's probably different because, you know, Atlanta popping, but you know, back then when we played Philly, when we played Toronto, we played the Lakers, we play like them big teams, them dudes, they coming out, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I look forward to guarding all those guys. Like I said, I just hate a guy.
When did you start defending though? I wouldn't.
When-
Motherfucking kid couldn't pay you to play defense.
Well,
when you was young.
That Cincinnati experience, that made sense.
You gotta play defense in Cincinnati.
You gotta act like you
that's a
playing
stigma
defense.
though. You know what I'm saying?
Act like you playing defense.
But listen,
You just gotta
you
run.
ain't played no D.
You gotta run.
That's what you know.
No, I never thought of that. I never thought of that.
But the one thing,
always getting too many buckets to have to play D. When I'm in the league, I got the only reason where I can play in the game.
You gotta guard.
Is I got a guard.
So I said,
I'm playing quarter to two guard.
when did you realize you had to do that though?
When you a shooting guard and you in the NBA.
And you playing them bad motherfuckers.
Like
Every night.
You got to. You know what I'm saying?
No, when did you realize? Did you go in the league thinking you had to be that way, or did you go
Coming
in
out
the
of
things you
Cincinnati.
Yeah, but coming out of Cincinnati, I knew I had to. I mean, I had to play my ass off. You know what I'm saying? Because Hugs wasn't playing that. You know what I'm saying? You had to defend, but the thing is, people don't, unless you do something like Ruben did, talk about how good of a defender you are. If they think you a shooter, they just gonna label you a shooter. Like me and Greg Buckner in Dermarr, we had this conversation because he's known as a defender, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that year he was shooting the ball well. And me, I felt like I was the best defender on the team. He's known as a defender, but the label is I'm the shooter, he's the defender. So nobody really pay attention to me as a defender, but the people on my team. And that's why George Karl actually started me. He was like, man, you the best wing defender on the team, but around the league that wasn't, you know, DeMar's the shooter.
Right.
That's how I go. I wasn't out there talking about it.
You was doing your job.
Right. I had to stand on the floor and make shots in the
Man,
field.
shout out to George Carl. I love George Carl.
George Carl's a great coach.
George
Yeah,
Carl.
great
George,
coach.
you know I love George Carl.
Yeah, pass the J, George.
Yeah. No, pass the drink.
Yeah, and the J.
Somebody tag me in this joint so I can tag so my people go watch this.
Yeah. So look though.
George Carl was the first nigga put that We Are One shit on the press conference.
Oh yeah.
Like when we bet, we say y'all beat the series or something. Man, Sam, you know that when George Carl's son was like a ball boy. Kobe Carl. What is Kobe Carl?
Kobe.
Carl. So we bet like Sam Big Dog Way Allen was on Houston. Like he said, man, we went. I'm gonna put the We Are One shirt on. You go back to the YouTube and look at George Carl when they won a series, playoff series against somebody. Had the We Are One join the press conference and shit. He's like,
and you know what? That's why you
So I fuck with George Carl.
That's when you stop calling me back.
Right. I probably did, because I wasn't call nobody back after that. I was like, man, I'm big time.
This was out in Milwaukee with LeBron and Shirley. Yeah, you was out in Milwaukee with LeBron.
You call that
Shirley.
motherfucker name, he call you right back.
Call you right back.
Yeah. You call King, they call you right back. That motherfucker sells so everything in this motherfucker now. That motherfucker
You heard me say
mail enhancement.
It's like that.
You turn my sign around.
Turn my sign.
Hey, yo, what's up?
But
Hey, yo, what's up?
But I remember DJ was the talk of the town. This is when we first started. We all went in Florida Avenue.
Mm-hmm. I stayed up there.
Hey, Kirk, they make my man a hat. We had a hat, the number one on the joint and everything.
I used to
DJ.
buy the shirts with my number on the back of the joint. I used to buy my little girlfriend a shirt with the number on the back and all that.
Yeah, so hey, that's some good shit right there, man.
I got something for you, DJ.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh. Hit the shit, but that shit you say
No blue.
You know, a lot
No blue.
of things like, right, you know, how tall are you?
6'9".
Yeah. You was KD before KD.
Okay.
Right. I definitely
That's
agree
much
with that.
respect.
My man.
That's much respect there,
with
man.
the handle
I'm
and
telling you
the
straight
game.
up,
Yeah.
though. That's what I know, and that's what I know.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So, do you guys interact and talk and relate to each other?
Me and
Like
Kevin?
what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about that plenty of times.
Hold on, especially
It's
when he
from the
say
same
no,
area.
especially when he saying got the PG
It's the same area.
the documentary coming
Pretty
on.
much.
Yeah.
Can they?
Yeah.
Especially when he said he got the
Are
PG
you in
documentary
that-
coming
Are you
on.
in that documentary?
Yeah, I interviewed for it.
Yeah.
Got it. This shit is only right.
Yeah.
So people need to know that because
I
we
want
want
to let people know on a
that
straight
was a
up
long
tip.
time
I
ago.
want to let them know straight up tip. This dude, my man told me about you.
Mm-hmm.
He saw you there on watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to let him tell the rest of that story, but what you have done, you was KD before KD, man.
Appreciate that, child.
You could have went out of high school, son.
That's tough shit.
You could have went out of high school.
For sure.
One of the niggas from here,
And you did 1 year in college.
Mhm.
But you played at Maine Central
Right.
as a 12th grader.
Mm-hmm.
Not a prep school.
Right.
All right.
For sure.
But at a
Appreciate
prep school.
it. Yeah.
And when Cincinnati, man, hey, man.
My man.
Much respect,
My
son.
man, appreciate
man,
that.
man.
That's
And,
mostly
and,
right
and you
there,
do it
son.
the right way, man.
Yeah.
You out here the right way, man. You interact with people. You know, you doing your thing, man. And you got your motherfucking degree, man.
I did. That was big.
that's the biggest thing we should say. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
But getting a degree was
Yeah.
the biggest thing we said. But look, I don't want to take nothing for that one. Like, man, let's shout out my man Booney Green over there in the lounge and shit,
With
man.
the boot on.
With
With
the
the
boot
boot
on.
on.
With
Hey.
the boot.
He's saying he retired, but we don't believe that.
The
But
boot on.
yeah, we don't believe that. But he here.
Oh, he in the building. He in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Booty saying
He
said
say he
no
done.
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that shit.
He in the building.
Hey, DJ was a bad man, though, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate that, boo.
Big three, man. We don't understand who we got here today, man.
No, I understand. I know who we got.
That's all right.
I
That
know.
was tough, Charlie,
I know
man.
who we
That's
got
tough.
in
That's
this
tough.
motherfucker today.
That's some deep.
No, I understand his coach and everything. I remember his coach. What's his name?
Bob
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he was over Jasper's and went in the bathroom. And Jasper's, no homo.
Who in the bathroom? What happened?
All right, no blue.
Slow down, kid.
They would say that on the front.
Now, I don't even play with no
So
blue.
Bob Huggins go in the bathroom and shit. So Curtis Malone, I'm going to bath. I'm in the bathroom. So Curtis Malone coming to join. So Curtis Malone see me and see Bob Huggins. He tell Bob Huggins, man, you know this Dick Van Extra partner. So Bob Huggins try to give me some dap. But he just finished pissing. I said, "Oh no, I'm good. I'm good." That was my story about Bob Huggins. He tried to give me some dap. I just finished
Oh, Lord.
pissing and shit at the Jasmine. I said, "Nah, man.
What's going on tonight?
Hey, Joe, this no bullshit." So look, after this joint, so we go back to the bar. So the bar was closed by 1 o'clock. Colonel Malone come and say, "Man, just come back to my house. We can drink the rest of the night."
And let's get back to your regular scheduled program.
So it's a true story and shit.
Hey,
No bullshit. No Bob Huggins, a wild motherfucker, man.
That was a nice commercial.
Yo. Wow.
No bullshit though. ain't no bullshit. I nigga come in there trying to shake my hand though.
We sponsored by Cincinnati.
We got to go with our sponsorship.
That was a nice commercial.
That's
Kenny know how to break it down, man.
Yeah, that was like, oh, you back.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Back.
15 minutes.
Well, y'all motherfuckers.
We got Donnie on next.
But getting back on the serious on the Kobe tip, man. From what I hear, they say he talk a lot of trash, fierce competitor. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you say about that? Him talking trash? Is it true, or he just was that competitive? He just fry you and be like, don't say shit.
I never really seen him do a lot of trash talking.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta start that with him.
All right, son.
Like me and AI was just talking like a week or so ago about when they played the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, and Kenyon was doing a good job on one game. Then the next game, I guess Kenyon got to talking some shit to him. Then JR got to talking shit to him, and Chuck said Kobe told him they shook the tree and a mamba fell out, and then he went off for like 49, and you know what I'm saying, this is the year I left Denver, and they put Denver out of the to get to the Western Conference Finals. They put Denver out, and then I was with the Spurs that year, and they beat us to get to the finals. But I ain't see him do a lot of talking, but when you get to messing with him, you know, you'll see his facial expressions. Once he get to going, you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
But he ain't out there just yapping like Gary Payton.
Right. He's like Gary. They say Gary Payton talk a lot of motherfuckers.
Gary talk not playing. Gary was in here right now. You know, this is how he is. Yeah.
Right. Gary Payton, I'll drink you and play you the next day.
Yeah.
He'll take you to the bar and drink the shit out you at 3 in the morning. And you be like, oh, okay. Now, I've been to the bar, nigga been drinking, and he come in the morning, he motherfucking 30-something, and like a triple-double.
Some guys don't do that shit, though.
Yeah, a lot of guys do that.
You know who used to do it like the best?
Hey, I was like that.
Yeah, they
The best person I just seen to drink your ass all night long was
everybody.
number 8 for my man for Boston, Antoine Walker.
He was a bucket getter though.
Antoine Walker.
Yeah.
He drunk like he drunk. Yeah. He drunk. I remember he drunk.
You gotta start using different names though to mix
but
it up,
Antoine Walker,
so everybody know, man.
The Bullets, he drunk when they playing the Wizards Bullets or whatever. He drunk to about 4 in the morning. They had the game was at 12 o'clock the next day. That's when he came and gave them like 48. When he gave the 100 the Herbal Coalition crossover and shit, like put it over that motherfucker and shook it. Man, that nigga had to go in at 5 and came back out at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and get him up 48.
Nobody know nothing.
But that's what a lot of fans don't know. Like, these guys can do that. They
normal.
They used to.
They normal.
They're young,
Like,
young too.
Girl, you can do that. You can get Friday, go out and get 50 tomorrow, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they normal people though. That's what they do. That's what they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. I got an example like Lloyd.
It was hard for me to get up and go to the game the next day.
Lloyd Daniels, man. I sat out
Lloyd
a year.
Daniels,
I had to
bad
sit out at Wake Forest. So Lloyd Daniels, and this man, they come pick me up to work out with him. They had the Global League then. The Global Association League. This dude will play left-handed, right-handed, whatever. But when you go to the store, he get what he want, and he asks you what you want. So you can't touch none of his shit. But he'll go out there and perform on a whole different level, man. But then, like right now, he's sober though.
So Lloyd Daniels like
What
should have been in the NBA
Back
forever.
in the 70s, them dudes was out
He
there
was
Friday.
like that.
In the 70s, they
Man, they was doing more than that. Just
Yeah, more than just drinking out there on the court. I getting
But
50s.
Lloyd Daniels, man, I
They
just go
smoke
see him
cigarettes and
play,
everything
man.
was fucking like around.
They was smoking a different cigarette. But it's all good. They human. Anybody, you know that man. One thing about being a professional athlete, you know, what I'm saying, from learning from my uncle, and you know, and from my brother, they human. I mean, you just You just good at your craft. You good at your craft to be able to. That's your job. It's
Still
like a
have
motherfucker that
life,
work
yeah.
in the motherfucking government, and they they get fucked up too.
Yeah.
They get fried and all that shit. They're human beings. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing exciting to me to even to even like feed into.
But the fans, when they hear, even if
Oh,
they
they
get drunk,
That's what fans are
somebody
for.
out, somebody out like 2 days or something before they play,
Mm-hmm.
and they got a bad game, they blame it on that.
Yeah, that's what fans are for. So I want to ask you, like, in your league days, playing against Kobe, like just in the league in general, you know what I'm saying? The bug around the league, how did other guys look at Kobe? Did they look at him like them guys look at Mike back in the day, or did they look at him just like, oh man, I'm a fry that nigga or whatever? Do they have that much respect for him? How was it?
Especially now, I think they looked at him more like our Mike, because what's been going on for the last, I don't know how many years, it's been LeBron. So this guys talk about LeBron, Kobe. All the guys in our era that I talk to, they say Kobe hands down. They don't even, even with all the accomplishments and stats that LeBron has. I was having that conversation when I heard about Kobe passing. I'm like, man, Kobe, he started off on the bench and he had to, wait to get his team. He played with Shaq. LeBron was handed the team. I was giving off all these, reasons why, we all think Kobe was the best. He was the best. It was getting better every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd come back every year with something new. And we like, damn, we was just getting used to guarding this. Now he coming back with this. Like when dudes they about to go to the club or coming in from the club, Kobe going out to the gym. And that's just how he was. He wanted to be the best player ever.
He wanted to work. Like he wanted that shit.
Yeah.
Like he ain't wanted to be the best and then go do that.
Right. Like he already the
His
best.
old focus was, I want to be the best basketball player
Right.
ever.
Right. Yeah. He the best player in the league, and to him, it's like, Don, that ain't good enough. I want to be better than the best player ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most dudes like, man, I'm the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't never been in that situation, but you've been there right there. That's some hard shit to do, to be focused, the limelight, and all that shit, and just focus on being the best basketball player ever. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that's going on, and you know what I'm saying? You got these this limelight going on. That motherfucker just wanted to play basketball.
Yeah. And in LA.
Yeah, here in LA. See, he just a different dude. You know what I'm saying? He grew up different.
Right.
He grew up. His dad was a pro. He grew up in Italy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy, especially when you good and you on the Lakers. It's so easy to let that life, you know what I'm saying, get the best of you, because even guys that's successful, you can still live that life and go on the court and be great. He's
speaking 5 languages. We don't even want to learn Spanish in high school.
He was just mentally somewhere different than the rest of us.
Yeah, very gifted with
we know one language right here. Everybody, we know
how
one
to relate
language.
to certain motherfucking people, like, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom. And to not get all like up into the nightlife and all that, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom. And that's the one thing I love about him, you know what I'm saying, and guys like that, when you hold that down and you ain't getting caught up in no dumb shit, to me, you know what I'm saying, that says a lot. That shows the love of the game, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because you can easily get caught up in that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
You can
It takes no effort to go out there and hang out and get any girl you want,
right?
Or you know, get any drink or anything you want.
You good?
It takes no, and you can, like I said, you can still make practice and be good. He just was focused on just being
the best. Yeah. And that's what people don't understand about that. It takes a lot for him. It's bad, motherfucker.
That's what made him the best, though.
And to me, for real, to be honest with you, that shit still ain't registered to me. I still think that shit like crazy.
Me either.
Yeah, it's unbelievable because
I think about it, but then when I see shit, like he dead. Like,
right.
It's crazy.
Right. I really just want to think
couldn't believe that, man.
He just in the house chilling. We just we just ain't seen him.
You
know what I'm saying? He out the way,
and that's what I keep thinking all the time and shit. I remember telling Mike on Sunday we had. I said, Mike, let's get the fuck out of here. I couldn't even. I was like, I couldn't even believe that shit. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't even know why I'm here thinking about this shit. But that shit, it almost hurt. Well, I ain't gonna say almost hurt. It almost hurt. Like, it hurt more than like your family member died and shit, man.
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying.
I hate to say it,
Yeah,
but it's almost hurt.
Even the people that
Like somebody say your cousin died,
Atlanta
it's like,
coaches,
oh.
like it's fucking the whole situation. Like I had a conversation with my man Bay down in Baltimore, you know, and me and Bay was talking. He was like, man, like people don't even know how that shit hit Carmelo.
Melo ain't even played.
Yeah, he fucked up with
play.
that. Like I mean. That shit
Or Kyrie.
That shit still ain't registered.
It ain't
Them niggas gonna play run. They couldn't play a game.
Yeah.
I was at the. I was at the.
Just imagine getting over the
convention
plane and heard.
Exactly.
Man, we heard it in here. I was like,
center,
when nigga told
I couldn't believe
you got the fake ass news.
Nah, I ain't believe it, man.
Exactly.
I was at the convention center, man, with my man JB
So
at the car show.
yeah, so
That
while you
joint
saying
hit my
that,
phone.
so while you saying that, that's what I'm saying. That's how significant it is because you will always remember where you was at, what you was doing
Yeah,
when
man.
you heard the news.
Yeah.
So that's why.
But you know
that's
when
why.
they hit
So
us-
you know,
We left. It was just a dead moment, Joe. The whole place was quiet, man. We left out, Joe. We was in there for fucking 40 minutes, man. Rolled out, man. When that shit hit the phones, when CNN said
the other
it,
thing about all this is like
man,
Kobe went
come
to
on,
church.
man.
Like they went to church
That
first.
morning.
I'm gonna go to church.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to church to make my peace with the Lord, and then I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I think about it. Now, then just think about the people at the facility waiting for him and the kids to get there. Not just Kobe,
people
the
brought
other
them.
assistant coaches and all that.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not-
like, man,
it's
we're gonna have a
more
good
than
time
that.
today. We're gonna have a good time. We're
Yeah.
gonna fly in.
Yeah, so that's why I was like mad at the NBA. Like, I made a call to Kiki Vandeweghe. Truth, and like I say, man, Kiki was the GM of Denver when I first put it in, We All One, and he the one to put We All One in the NBA. Kiki Vandeweghe. I don't know if you was there. He still had a little dog and shit with him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
He was my GM.
Yeah.
That was my
So Kiki had all the We All One and shit in there. When I called, and then when the NBA had to use We All One for that Don Sterling, Kiki called me, and that's what I signed to deal with him. But I called Kiki. I was like, man, I think the All-Star game should be played in 24-8. One team should wear 24, one team 8, and they came back with the 24-2.
Too.
But the only thing I was like, Gigi never played in the NBA. So we can't put her in the NBA with other people. Like, you got 7 other people. You know what I'm saying? She'll be 24-8. This is Kobe. And just put her on the patch with the rest of the people. But and then niggas come on, man, they stole your idea. I said, I ain't had no, I just had it. It ain't like I patent this or whatever. So he called me back and I told him, I said, man, I just thought, but I think he called me back because Nick Anderson posted the same thing too. And he put like two NBA, at NBA, all that, to wear all the kind of stuff. But I just thought, it should have been 24-8. But Kiki was my man. He the one, he a hell of a dude and put the shit out there like that. Like, but that Kobe shit, when I came across, I was like, damn, man.
I still can't believe it though. I'm not trying to I'm tripping. Like I still can't believe the shit. Like because.
No, but you hear it, you can't believe it.
Because the thing I'm thinking of, we got our greats, man. We done seen the Magics, the Dr. J's, and we see them at games, living their life and chilling and doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, my man didn't get that chance.
Can you imagine his Hall of Fame speech?
Oh my God!
He don't even get a chance. We don't even get a
We
chance
can't hear
to
it.
hear that.
Can't even hear that.
Shaq say too, DJ.
And so
The only thing,
yeah.
we can imagine because I know one thing about him. I didn't know him personally.
he was gonna say
He would have had a Martin Luther King join him up.
he would have had a Michael Jordan type of two calling out some people too.
Nah,
Yeah,
his joint
yeah.
was better than
But one
Jordan.
thing I say with the NBA, when that shit come along, man, it's certain people in the NBA. When you retire, you don't have to wait for 4 years. Kobe, you're a Hall of Famer. You don't have to wait for 4 years to be approved by the Hall of Fame.
Oh, no.
You're a Hall of Famer
Nah, you're a Hall of
now.
Fame. They already
So
know.
we don't have to wait 4 years to
I
enshrine
agree.
you.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
It's certain people. Like even when you're
I totally
coaching
agree.
people, you don't coach everybody the same. If I was coaching you, I wouldn't coach you the same. If I was coaching somebody else,
You can't coach everybody the same.
Nah.
I ain't you the same. Like that's
you
that period.
That's why they had
So-
different positions.
Man, that's why you're a superstar.
Yeah, man, you can't.
Because you're different.
Everybody's not
You're
the
different.
same.
You're a superstar. You're
No.
different.
And that's where I'm at with my young fella right here. You know what I'm saying? To me, he my superstar. Meaning, young fella was young coming up around the way. You know what I'm saying? I seen talent. Meaning, I say, man, bad boy right here.
One of the first superstars came out of high school that we talked.
He my superstar. Meaning like on some real shit. Like I ain't never seen no motherfucker with his talent, man. At his age, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, few phone calls. We got to get this boy somewhere. And man, you never talked about certain situations, but I always, we always been like, what's up when we joan and laugh and talk shit about you, my superstar, as far as, no disrespect you to Kevin Durant and all them because I'm a late bloomer with that. You know what I'm saying? They so special what they doing. I respect all that. But from a word that I put out to somebody, to have somebody come and see you, I say, this motherfucking boogie. Like, you my superstar on that level. You know what I'm saying? And all the other shit, the NBA and all, that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, we got to get this young boy somewhere to get him in position to do what he got to do, because this motherfucking play. You know what I'm saying? And like, and this is no bullshit. When the sadness happened with the Kobe situation, you got to think about, when you doing stuff we doing right now, you know what I'm saying? Now we are media people right now. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. We media. So you want to tell stories. You know what I'm saying? So the first person I came up with for even talk about Kobe, then you got to think about who you know personally. Not know who you got to call with call your man and see if he can. I know hand in hand. Like,
he interact.
Yeah. There wasn't this ain't no bullshit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the first thought come to my man, I said, damn, I'm gonna call DJ. He was like, man, when them in town, boom, boom, and popped them in town, boom. We did a show last night. Boom. So I said, shit, we going back to back. Right. My man and Tank leaving next day. Can't let this day get past, you know what I'm saying, without you coming on and sharing your experiences as far as the Kobe situation and all that, because we all, and it's a brotherhood, everybody in, boom, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's an honor, you know what I'm saying, to even know somebody. They even played against Kobe and know him in person and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you were our guy. You know, you're still my guy. You still my guy.
Little brother, man.
And the part about it is to have somebody like yourself come on and discuss situations, you know what I'm saying, about that man, you know what I'm saying, it's bad. We talking about a motherfucker that on some Jordan shit. Kobe was on that Jordan shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know, everybody know, I'm a LeBron fan. I just always say I think it's more comparable to Jordan is Kobe. Because they played the same fucking way, same shit, the way they play. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron play a little different than them. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never hear them say they played point guard. You know what I'm saying? And that's not taking them away. What I'm saying is, them niggas thoroughbred, like, I want to score this motherfucking basketball. Like somebody get it to me.
Yeah, I just watched
and for you to be on that same floor with them dudes, and for me to know you as a youngin' when you was 14, 15, and for me to like introducing the people and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you the show right now, nigga. You was the best motherfucker that I even ever talked about basketball to anybody, college coaches and all that. At your age, that was all me. So the point I'm making to you is, all that other shit, when motherfuckers are deep, nigga, that was me. Right. Like, man, we got a motherfucker in the way. Right. Come and get this motherfucker. Right. I wasn't in a position to be, because I'm still trying to, do my thing. But come and get this young motherfucker and do what y'all gonna do with him and go from there. Right. I ain't worried about myself, I'm worried about him. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, in my situation, in my days of growing up and me still, doing whatever, you my guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when we laugh and joke. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, and D Hawk and all that. But all that, love KD, bad motherfucker. No, nothing. And when you had to camp out the Bowie joint, I said, man, I'm going out there all the shorty. Man, I'm going out there from 9 to motherfucking 5 to support shorty camp. I ain't gotta be seen, but I'm gonna go out there, motherfucker. And then it was funny because I go out there, motherfucker. Then I see Durant now. I see Nolan. I see Lumpy.
Beasley.
Chris Wright. I see Mike. I said this was shorty bringing to the whole situation.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then bring it to themselves.
And then you pop up with the Dr. J. Bush. You know what I'm saying? I said, there you go. You know what I'm saying? I said that's the motherfucker that started all this motherfucking shit. And our shit.
But you might talk to them and they might say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's just a difference. But you talk to KD and all that. Because I remember Curtis Malone talking about DJ a long time ago, man. It was.
How you think Curtis Malone got to DJ?
I don't know.
I just told you.
Yeah, he was just saying.
You asked me. You asked me. I said I don't know.
No, I just told you.
Yeah, I'm just telling you I don't know.
Hey.
So let me respond to that because I appreciate that. That means a whole lot to me because what's crazy is you are our hero, not just mine. All the young dudes in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying that stuff about me as a player, and I couldn't even play with y'all down Watts. I gotta play with the young dudes.
Yeah,
you know
go in court 3.
Yeah,
Put your ass on court 3.
Yeah, I'm down Watts. And I'm saying, stuff y'all, you and Polish and Troy, and all the stuff y'all doing. I'm bringing that back around Riverdale because I went from back and forth from Riverdale to Northeast. You know what I'm saying? My mom, Riverdale, my dad, around the corner from y'all. So I'm taking all the stuff around there. I come around there, I can't even get on the court. And then when you told Kurt to holler at me, and I go holler at Kurt, and it just happened quick. Next thing you know, I play in a tournament. I'm like the hottest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like,
I just couldn't even play that last year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then son of a girl got the call like, who's
yeah.
I said, Elaine, I told you this motherfucker is a bad boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I just seen potential, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, we communicate through text and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I hit you up with the Kobe joint, and I just thought that you would be the best guy to come on and talk about your experience with Kobe because it's we can call a few people and all that, but I like to call motherfuckers I know personally. I don't like these stories from motherfuckers I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I know you was in that mode, you was in that mix. Right. Possibly coming to high school.
Right. I was supposed to be Sonny next guy. Sonny had Kobe. Yeah. And then Tracy. And I was supposed to be that next guy. You know what I'm saying? And then, I went to college and got drafted. Then the accident happened. You know what I'm saying? It kind of slowed it down, but I was supposed to be on that same wave as them. Kobe sat down his first year. He had to stay behind Eddie.
Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. Yeah. Tracy ain't played for about 2-3 years. And Atlanta was trying to bring me along the same way, kind of slow. In and out the lineup first year. Second half, I started every game. But beginning of the year, I'm in and out. And the third year is supposed to be that breakout year. And it just ain't happened.
Right. But it didn't happen, but it still happened. For you to still, when you came back off the injury and all that, the point I'm making is, like, it's been a rack of conversations that you probably don't even know that I've been in as far as discussing you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was like, even for you, like Sonny was like, man, this motherfucker was high school, you know what I'm saying? But you was on that level like that. Right. And that's why I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, I know Shorty. You know what I'm saying? When the Kobe thing happened, you the first popped in my mind like, damn. Because I know your generation, it was like Kobe.
Kobe, for sure.
It wasn't no Mike. We was Mike.
No, I'm Mike.
You Mike, but you played in the era like Kobe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like, not why would I not call DeMar Johnson to talk about Kobe. I ain't calling nobody I don't know.
Right.
I'm over flying town and going to the show to talk about Kobe. No, I don't know you. This coming from me knowing a person, and saying, man, let me call something. You say that. And it was funny because you said, damn, boy, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Yeah.
And it was right time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was great time because to have you come in and take your time, you know what I'm saying, and holler about that situation, to me, I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Red Cup, we appreciate it.
What's crazy is, like your man, George Carl, when I was in Denver, how I even got a chance to start and play is because I had to play Kobe on the scout team in practice. So I'm playing
You was Kobe.
And I was frying.
So you shooting that motherfucker 100 times.
Yeah. Now I get to do whatever I want. I ain't got to run these plays. I'm running the triangle. I'm getting
And
the
that
ball.
got you playing. That got you in the mix.
That got me in the mix. Now, I wasn't able to play like him once I got in the starting lineup, but that got me in that starting lineup.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Slim, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know you could do more than just stand in the corner and wait for them to swing the ball.
They seen what you really can fucking do.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't able to do that in the game like that.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
not. They got you in the game.
They got me in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing Kobe.
Yeah.
No.
What I like to say, man, from you coming back from that injury, man,
From the accident.
that accident, that's the strongest thing I've seen, man.
I appreciate that.
And for you to get back in the league, I like that.
Yeah, it was a
That's
uphill
man,
battle.
Hey, man.
It was an uphill battle. I mean, I went from
Some people need to.
Yeah.
They need to look at that.
Yeah.
I know they're hollering at you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a great story, man.
It
For you to
is.
fight back
It is.
and then play on the ultimate level of basketball,
Right.
the NBA,
Right.
again.
And I'm gonna get that story out there to everybody. You know, some people know, a little bit about it from interviews and all that, but yeah, I mean, it was a tough situation. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to be alive and to be able to walk, and especially be able to play basketball again.
Yeah.
But then the downside to it is I never got a chance to reach my peak. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, because I wasn't looked. When I came back, I was still able to do those things physically, but I wasn't looked at the same. At first, Atlanta looking at me like I'm their next star. You know, but now it's like, okay, I mean, we don't even know when this dude gonna break down.
Right.
So we taking a chance on him now.
Right.
So that was my battle. You know, having to come back from that, and I was able to do it, and that is, something to be proud of.
Well, the one thing I will say, the last I went to an All-Star game. I don't know if you remember. Me and Lanny came out that joint when it was in Atlanta, and we having fun like a motherfucker. Everywhere we go, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We seen you like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
This motherfucker out the picture. Yeah, this motherfucker out the picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We having a great motherfucking time, and right there, I was like, damn. I said, Slim, that shit was all right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You set the whole situation out.
Right.
Motherfucker had to worry about nothing and all that. I be laid back. I don't be tripping on nothing. One thing that you should know about me, I know you know. I don't get in that world with that.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? And
you be prideful sometimes.
you already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, DJ.
You already know.
Right.
You already know.
But you that dude, you ain't got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just be, I'm me, and we us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. You ain't got to be prideful.
I'm a
Pick the phone up, yo. I'm out there. It was good.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Boom, and I might ain't see you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You made sure we good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And just to have somebody know personally to even talk about the Kobe situation, knowing Kobe and playing against Kobe and all that shit, to me, you know what I'm saying? That's like, that means a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know how much Slim meant to you. You know what I'm saying? And the pictures you sent, all of the shirt, we gonna put that on blast right there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just some of the times I guarded Kobe. Like,
That's tough right there. 1-on-1 game, what do you think Kobe would have gave you going to 11? What the score would have been?
going to 11 man cold, it depends on what year.
Man, I'm with that shit, man.
I gotta say, I felt like I guarded Kobe pretty well. But
I said 1-on-1, going to 11, in your prime and Kobe prime, what the score would have been?
That's a good question. Man.
Probably 11-4, you.
Nah. It's hard to, like, I'm such a fan of Kobe, and I know his stuff, and I guarded him well.
Respect.
But it's hard to imagine me sitting here as Dermarr Johnson saying somebody could beat Kobe 1-on-1. But I do feel like a lot of stuff that I was capable of doing, people don't know. I don't know, man. I think it'll be a tough one. He probably. I give him 11-8.
This is bullshit.
11-8 Kobe. 11-8.
11-8 Kobe. Okay.
Yeah.
My man.
11-8
I
Kobe.
was thinking the same thing.
Okay. You think 11-8 too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm too modest. I'm too modest to answer that question a different way.
No, you ain't.
I am.
You told the truth. Maybe.
Oh man.
Maybe.
You told the goddamn truth.
11-8 in a friendly game.
You know what I'm saying?
What's weird is like a guy who's not even as half as good as Kobe might got a better chance of beating me just by being a bully. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like the guard dudes who like the one-on-one me. And
so who give me 3 guys that you had problems guarding.
3 guys? It's a weird 3, right?
Can I name 3 for you?
You said a weird.
You can, but go ahead. I bet you can.
You right.
Weird. Well,
I said a weird
one. Wait till y'all hear him. I want to know who you think.
Carmelo?
Nah, I never really had. I mean, it's in practice, but it probably would have been if I had to guard him like that. But I didn't. Just like I was on his team.
You was on AI team.
I play AI well.
You locked them up. I seen a
play
couple
AI
of you.
well,
Yeah. Kobe.
Not really Kobe.
So name me 3 motherfuckers
I'm
then.
name you. I say they weird, right? So
don't come with no motherfucking.
I'm gonna tell you the dudes who I had troubles with. Jamal Mashburn.
Oh, that's a shit.
We gonna put that body.
I had a problem with him too.
No, that's the first game. He don't like that name.
Hey, let's go. What's the next question?
My first game, I got 3 fouls in like the first 3 games. I was out the game. I ain't scored until my second game. I ain't scored my first game against them. Another person I hated the guy when we played Philly. And I come in off the bench. They come in with Corliss Williamson. Put him at the 3 for some reason.
Though.
He going right to the block.
Corliss was 6'5" and strong.
Yeah, but
280.
let me guard Chuck. I don't want to guard Corliss. I guard Chuck all day before I guard.
He's still coaching, right?
Because I'm 200.
You ain't 200, motherfucker. You won 78.
I was. And look, Anthony Mason.
You want no 200.
Anthony Mason, he go right to the block. It's like, I don't like that.
Okay, so fuck the block.
Back then, I ain't like
On the perimeter.
On the perimeter?
3, just give me 3 on the perimeter. Don't tell me you have a problem with them. Don't do that.
Go to sleep.
Another dudes that I ain't like God was dudes like Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. Well, I got
you gotta
chase them off screens.
All night.
I'm talking about
You talking about somebody? I ain't had problems with dudes like that.
just on the wing,
really,
clear it out.
I never had problems with them kind of dudes. I'm 6'9", I'm quick on my feet, long arms. I just stayed in front of them and put
Kenny Westray.
Who was that?
There he is.
Oh, you ain't never heard that nigga?
With the baseball socks on.
There he is.
And my socks turned different color.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's a good answer. That's a great.
I mean, and look, it was funny. I was saying something like this on it was on Instagram. And I think Sean Murray, and he's like, "Man, you ain't play no defense." I'm like, "Look, see, that's what y'all think, cause y'all, when they got that label on you, you don't know." Mm-hmm. Ask dudes who I played with. Ask Chuck. Chuck said the hardest dudes who we ever had to guard was whoever guarded him. That frustrated him the most was me and Marcus Banks.
Yeah.
UNLV.
Yeah. UNLV.
He couldn't score though. He could not score.
Right.
He was tough as nails.
Chuck, man, He
Yeah.
coming at you with the move that
He might miss a
he learned
layup.
here that we all. I grew up, saying all y'all do. Well, you ain't had it. You ain't had that. You just was a bucket getter.
Yeah, I ain't had time for it.
No, hell no.
Yeah, I ran out of time.
Ain't no nothing for you.
I didn't have time for the bullshit. I ain't had time for that. I just
Right.
wanted to score the basketball to get up out of here. I ain't got time. Let's go see these broads.
Man, he passed the ball.
Let's go Kenny West String and some t-shirts. That's what they did. They tricked me. They tricked the shit out of me.
This is so
When they was getting that bread, them motherfuckers gave me they gave me t-shirts and $100 a week.
That's your job.
Yeah, that's my job. $100 a week.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You been
What
from
you say,
here.
Kenny?
I have no idea
So
what he's
everybody,
talking
how
about.
we play here, everybody.
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
And all that.
Right.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Scored more than everybody here, and they ain't do none of that.
Yeah, I probably got 1 million points in the world. I fried him. Put the camera on.
No, never.
Fried.
Never.
So who was on the end of your worst fry?
Never.
I want to know the answer to this.
Sam Silver.
What you mean by worst fry? Worst fry meaning
Who you fried, like the game you
One
you
game?
fried them.
Sam Silver.
Nah,
He gonna say Sam.
hell no.
Was it Steve?
That's a great
Hell
flip.
no. I ain't them.
DJ Muzzy Book.
I was
They-
there.
they- they-
I was
they-
there for that one.
they-
Steve had about 40. Kerr had about 60.
Yeah,
It was
62 to be
well,
exact.
that's the game that everybody wrote about.
62.
It was
Everybody-
62.
like,
I was
Slam
there.
Dunk
Hey,
game.
light skin judge.
That was in Slam?
Hey, Muzzy 72.
I didn't know that was in Slam.
It was Slam. It was in every
Light
magazine.
skin judge. 62. Oh, he gave Muzzy 70.
Man, we talking about some other shit right
That
now.
man 5'8", half
Charlie Book
spinning.
didn't give Muzzy.
5'8".
Hey, Charlie Book gave Muzzy 70. Then he have Irvo that
Did
day.
he?
No,
Yeah.
I gave
No.
Muggsy about 30.
We went to Six Flags after it was over.
Yeah, you-
Nah,
Hey,
hell no. He gave
Mo,
Muzzy
Mo,
about 72.
Mo.
35.
Wasn't it
62 come from?
Wasn't
tried
it
to
Navarro
put
Bowman
it on
jersey
him.
number?
Huh?
Wasn't it Navarro Bowman jersey number?
45?
No.
53.
Yeah.
You get 53?
Don't short me on that.
Oh, man.
You
You
gave
I'm
Muggsy-
taking
you
up
gave
for
Muggsy
like
53?
He gave Muzzy like
my
70
Wake
that
Forest
day.
guy,
I didn't see that one. I seen the Steve.
Muggsy
I seen
went
the
to
Steve.
Wake.
No.
Man, that's
I
62.
don't
You put him on your hip. You
Nah,
put him on
Charlie
your
Book, he
hip.
gave him
You
about
got to
70.
do that.
Muggsy went to
Go to
Wake
your
Forest, so I'm trying to.
Go to the strip.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing,
I
Charlie
know
Book.
what he did.
I was to go off on
I was
everybody
there.
back then.
No,
I was to go off.
everything is
I was to
cool.
go off.
You know who
Hold
I
up,
seen?
man.
You know why I seen go at you on your
Bouncing
brother
in
on the
dads,
low
you
where
sorry shit, though.
I ain't never really hear people talk about it, but I was there and I witnessed it.
Henry Hall?
Not Henry.
Henry Hall the best motherfucker. Henry Hall the
Not
best
Henry, but
motherfucker.
it
He's
was
the best
Troy.
shooter. I'm
Troy.
gonna say.
That was a
Troy
bad
kind of,
motherfucker.
Troy who?
Ice.
Wilkes.
Oh, T-Roy side and shit.
He went at y'all.
Now,
He
that's
went
my
at-
man.
What? Hey, DJ, what he doing?
T-Roy in the house, man.
That was sorry. Troy had a T-Roy.
I don't even know why he was playing on another team.
I call him Felix.
Let me explain something to y'all.
He can play, man.
T-Roy, that's bad motherfucker.
Never.
Nah, hell no.
T-Roy had that hesitation.
T-Roy ain't never,
That
no
put
one
you out
this
to the
side.
store.
Can y'all let me explain my T-Roy shit? Bad motherfucker, and always a bad motherfucker. Come from our camp. We had to have a camp.
Yeah,
Watts was mean.
For sure.
T-Roy, T-Roy, bad motherfucker. No. Bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never have a problem. That's family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how family do. You know what I'm saying? But T-Roy on my level.
He couldn't score like you.
No.
Oh,
One,
shit.
yeah.
Where did that go?
You play against some motherfucker every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
still one of the level. Man.
It's two dudes that I love that I never.
T-Roy bad motherfucker. That's my son. Now y'all talking about my kid.
I'm saying.
Yeah, T-Roy my big son.
No, we say level.
Sorry, ass T-Roy.
I don't know many motherfuckers level. It's like this nigga had a different level. Come on, y'all.
So, Kurt, look, two dudes in the
Listen.
city who were straight killers.
To me?
No, just who I never got a chance to see
Right.
at the Herb Bowl go off like that. Henry.
Oh, Henry was
Polish.
Henry was tough.
I never
Oh,
seen
Henry
Polish
Hall.
play down there.
Man.
I never seen him
DJ
play down there.
like
Frost and
Yes.
T-Roy my sons. You know what I'm saying? Them two bad. And you know what? I still get an argument with them.
I never got a chance to see Henry down there.
Against me.
When I was at the
But
two,
you ain't
man,
had that
I
with
was
the
at
head, but
29.
you would still
This
get
nigga
buckets
left
way
the
more
team.
than them.
I remember y'all
I
told
had
me
to
that.
run the
You
one.
said,
Yeah.
Henry Hall had that shit before the 3-point
Nah,
shot.
bro, you all that. You
Me,
all
him, and
buckets.
Mo.
I didn't have to do all that.
That's the
Crazy.
same one.
Crazy.
But
He
that
talking
motherfucker
about
T-Roy and Frog
Let me say this right here.
was two bad
Like-
motherfuckers.
Let me say this right here.
They from the way, nigga.
This just my opinion.
They from the way.
Yeah.
Them two bad
You know how motherfuckers
motherfuckers.
talk about
They sorry though.
in the back of the day.
They know. They know. Nah,
Little son.
Hold on, Kirk. You know how motherfuckers talking back in the day.
Felix.
Such and such was great. You heard of such and such's name. Like, you heard a lot of people's name. Well, why I say this nigga now, you know, it's my man, Kirk Smith, because when people start talking about Kirk Smith, you start hearing them, you ain't hear about other people, a lot of people's names. It was Kirk Smith, you know, big names. He killed motherfuckers and shit.
Right.
So when you start talking to these other motherfuckers under the radar, you can't talk. You can't compare them. Now this nigga is a legend in the fucking basketball game who ain't never made it to the big league.
100%.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
He was saying
About
stuff
that.
about me. I'm like,
All the
he
motherfuckers
always-
came
Real
up
shit.
wanted to beat this nigga here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my era, like not when I came up with like Anthony Jones and all these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody said I want to be Anthony Jones, who was better than Michael Jordan at that time, who was considered. Not
Yes, he
say
was.
considered.
Boy,
considered.
Was
yeah.
better.
Consider.
But nobody say I want to be Anthony Jones, Dooms Martin. You know, none of these motherfuckers. But a lot of motherfuckers say I want to be Kirk Smith and all that motherfucking shit because this the era. This motherfucker changed the shit, man. He changed me because I ain't know. I like God damn, who the fuck is this motherfucker?
Real shit, man.
Look, shit, I get the keys to my motherfucking car, my house, everything.
No bullshit.
God damn, man.
No bullshit.
What's wrong with you?
True story.
No, he ain't lying.
Yeah, I say, man, he pick me up. You know, when I'm going to town, pick me up when I come
Take
back.
you to the airport.
He got my keys to my house, everything. You got it.
No bullshit.
Cause when I called a motherfucker, when I'm going like the first Baltimore DC game was through him. I called Kirk Smith and say, man, I'm in Baltimore actually selling We All Want shit. So we trying to throw a game. And niggas say, well, I want to throw a game up here, but DC come up here.
And then call him up to break.
And I called Kirk Smith. I say, can you put me a team together? I didn't call Mike Smith, Dave Butler, Lawrence Moten, Bootney Green. And Bootney Green is my homeboy. You feel me? Say my homeboy. I called Kirk Smith, put me a team together. He put the team together and shit. We went to Baltimore. That's the first
them
shit
motherfuckers
ever.
up.
You know,
Y'all
niggas
niggas win.
we
win.
We win. Niggas was jumping on the trees. They was in the trees
Pepe.
and everything. There was Steve Francis coming out party.
Yeah.
Nobody already know about Steve Francis.
All right. I got
So,
a story
like-
the first time I heard about him though. Go ahead.
So when I talk about this motherfucker, I like this dude. When you talk about DC basketball, you only miss them without Kirk Smith. They missing Kevin Durant. You gonna miss Kirk Smith first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna talk about. Man, he showed Kenny Anderson, but Kenny Anderson, Kenny Anderson,
And Capital Class.
boom. You know what I'm saying? Like Capital Class.
Yeah.
So mothers don't. People still remember that. So don't ever forget that bullshit. So all these motherfuckers wanted to be like this dude here, and that was my man.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that was my man. Everybody wanted to be like Kirk Smith. They talk that shit. Tell me who didn't want to be like that motherfucker.
Hey, Kurt, look, when I was young, the dude I thought had the best chance that Herbo to get to the league was Greg. I love Greg.
G. Jones.
I
Oh,
thought
bad.
he'd make it over Moochie.
Bad
I thought
motherfucker.
he'd make it over Moochie. I couldn't wait to see
The one thing
Greg
about
play.
Moochie though, I'm gonna tell you the
Moochie
one,
a
the
gym
one,
rat, man.
the one thing that I love about
Moochie
Moochie,
work,
he gonna let a motherfucker know. Moochie work ethic was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moochie can get in that gym and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yes.
don't
indeed.
get me wrong on no shit. Greg was a bad motherfucker. Still. That's my boy. That's my boy. I just think Moochie just had that desire a little more
I can see
to
that.
be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be like, boom, this is what I do, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm gonna be.
And it's different
It's a
positions.
difference. It's
Yeah,
a difference.
Point guard, man.
Different
Dallas.
positions, man.
No, it's-
Moochie a
no,
point
no,
guard.
no,
He a
no,
leader.
no.
Greg passed it. Greg shot the ball from wherever.
is
He-
a combo.
Yeah.
What they call now.
Yeah,
But
see,
Moochie is straight
now,
point guard.
now, what that
Yeah.
is, what you just say, that's a real basketball conversation. It's not a social media conversation where motherfuckers would be like, oh man, y'all hating on this.
No, hell no.
No.
Nah,
You got to understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't talk basketball to social media.
Yeah.
Because social media got fans.
Yeah.
So I might say something like, oh, you don't fuck with him. No, I'm not saying I don't fuck with him. I'm giving y'all
I ain't
the
heard
realness
nothing
of the shit
Yeah, we ain't hear nothing.
on how I go.
We're talking
You
basketball all night.
no, you gotta get what I'm saying. Moochie Norris and Greg Jones.
No,
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me explain the whole what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Greg Jones a bad motherfucker.
we all know that.
Awesome. Moochie Norris is a bad motherfucker on another level. Y'all don't get that. So when I
We get it.
no,
You got to get it.
no,
You
y'all might
got to get it all the way.
y'all might get it, but y'all don't understand what the fuck I'm really saying. It's a different level of bad motherfucker. Moochie on another level of bad motherfucker, meaning Moochie was that nigga. Did his job
And make other
On
moves
that.
better.
Greg still a bad man. That's my nephew. So but when I explain shit, people take my motherfucking they take my responses like, oh, you don't fuck with Greg. No, I love Greg Jones to death. That's my man. Just to me. It ain't close.
See, you
I'm Moochie. I love all them. I'm just saying, and Greg, you know you my man. You a bad motherfucker. Only thing I'm saying, it's two different types of basketball players.
Yeah.
It's a reason why it went that way and it went that way.
Man, how you say
You
this?
get what I'm
But back
saying?
then, I'm looking at it as a youngster. I ain't know everything about the game. I'm looking at Greg Jones. He taller.
No,
he
Greg Jones
shooting
a
better.
bad. No,
That's
Greg
the
Jones
rest
a
of
bad
Penny
motherfucker.
Hardaway.
She was a
And they
player.
guys
Greg Jones
coming at
Greg Jones a bad motherfucker.
I told
Greg
Jones a bad motherfucker.
I'm like, it's Penny Hardaway. Greg came in that motherfucker.
Greg Jones a bad
and was like,
motherfucker.
man, if you don't get the fuck
Greg
out of here.
But how many times you do that?
I mean, he did it like 2-3
You get
times.
the
And
ball.
Penny went,
better.
Season.
Right.
He made you
But
a
you
better
know
player
what I'm
than you thought you was a better.
I told Penny about that
In a
2010.
season, like you just said,
Yeah.
It's all
You
about
became a
the right
defender.
fit.
Yeah.
You
you
get that
you
opportunity.
gonna defend that.
Right.
You take advantage of it.
Right.
You
It's
took
not-
advantage
it's
of
not.
the opportunity.
I'm looking at an all-star.
But he got drafted.
Penny.
Okay, right. Okay, and one move.
Greg
People
embarrassed that boy.
forget
Dennis
people
Scott here.
got
You won
drafted.
something too here. And you from here, kid. Come on, get that. I'm out of here.
No.
Splash.
See,
I'm like, ooh, Greg Jones.
This is the
and
thing.
Penny and Dennis
Hey,
Scott.
don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
This is the thing.
That was a great move.
I remember like it was.
That was a great
Yes,
move. That
he
was
did.
one move.
He didn't even
That
start
was
back.
one move.
He went one way with Penny, went the other way with Nick.
No,
he
that's
just
my man.
splashed.
Greg Jones is my motherfucker
one
official
move,
nephew.
right?
He
Yeah.
know that.
So what Penny?
I understand that yet.
Penny, a few plays later, Penny went baseline and punched that motherfucker
And
right on the floor.
let me know y'all. Let me let y'all know who I am.
Yeah, for sure. But I expect that from Penny.
Nah, Greg was man. That's what.
The point
Greg
I'm making.
came late. He didn't even start. As soon as he checked in the game, the crowd went crazy.
I remember
We'll
that
never
year.
get that back.
Yeah.
We'll never get that type of atmosphere
remember
back.
that year.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This
I'm
when I
just
first
saying.
started,
I
was
nigga.
sitting on the
That's
floor.
summer
They're my
93.
guys, man.
It's
Look,
summer
but see,
93. This man Penny.
I sometimes just lay back and just
Nigga, we in the gym.
look back and like, damn. Cause when I say something, everybody, oh, you don't fuck with that
I'm
nigga.
remembering this
I
shit.
can't talk real basketball
remember.
talk
Yeah.
with social media
So I don't know
because
what it, you know,
motherfuckers get
what
it
he talking
misconstrued. And
about. I
get
know.
hating.
Yeah. But I know what
was
you said.
there.
I know what you mean about Moochie now, though.
I done been in situations with a lot of motherfuckers,
Yeah.
and I learned that from my brother. If you, Smith,
I know.
everybody sorry to him.
Sorry, motherfucker.
That's sorry,
That
motherfucker.
nigga
You
sorry.
keep. That's sorry, motherfucker. He can't. I like Smith. Them motherfuckers play. Oh man, he all right.
Sorry.
But I gotta respect what he's saying because he right there.
Yeah.
I mean, he been in that situation
Right.
with the Big East Player of the Year, all that shit. Man, you be giving this from a credit. I said, nah, I just fuck with my homies. Them niggas good. And sometimes, man, you gotta keep it real and let them motherfuckers know. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? I love all them dudes. Don't get me wrong. But when I get real with my opinion, Oh, you hating him? No, I'm not hating. I'm just talking the game. You've been in that shit.
Your opinion.
So let me ask you this thing. All these dudes you named, the situation you've been in the league, how many motherfuckers you can say that can survive in that situation you've been in, night in, night out, 82 game season, and be that effective?
It's hard to see any of them. I mean, Moochie's done it.
That's why I said it's no comparison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my point. That's my point in saying don't even mention Moochie name because he on some other shit.
But also, what really helped Moochie out is going into the situation with Houston, where Rudy let them dudes just play free. Yeah. Moochie ISOing, Steve ISOing, Cat ISOing. I wanted to get drafted.
The best coach ever.
But they had nine.
How many best coaches you got? I mean, you said George Carl and Rudy Tillman.
My bad. I said George Carl.
Yeah, you said Wes
Oh
Unseld.
man, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Everybody, I'm sorry.
You said Wes Unseld.
At eSports Wed, you can say Doc Rivers.
Oh no.
Remember you said Wes Unseld.
All right, Rudy T.
Then when Sam get a head coach, you can say Sam.
No, everybody, I'm sorry.
Right, everybody good. Everybody
Okay. I'm
You know what
sorry.
I'm saying, though?
Yeah, but like I said, I wanted to go there because I'm like, man, them DC dudes over there just ISOing.
Oh, at that time.
At that time.
But Moochie already proved he can play certain stuff.
I played Moochie.
Moochie can mix his style, his style of play.
He can.
Everybody can't do that.
You're right.
Moochie can go with the bop, bop, and he can become just like, I'm gonna just play my role. Everybody can't do that.
They can't.
You get what I'm saying?
And I've seen some instances where that happened, where guys got their chance to try to prove themselves, and it just was different. I don't want to say no names, but
say names. No. This red cup. This is a red cup.
This is a red cup.
Just blame on the cup.
Yeah, blame it on
Just say, man, if a mother can't say, man, I was fried.
Oh, no, you gotta be there.
We've had guys from here who is like that, and I think like that.
Name a name or two. Just name one shot.
Who's got his shot?
Name a name or two.
Without the ball in their hands, it's just different.
Name a name or two. That's what I'm saying.
Kurt, come on, Kurt.
This is.
These are my friends, you know what I'm saying?
Kurt, you gotta
I ain't
talk
the
to
bad
him.
guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta talk
dudes
to
I
him.
looked up to, dudes I'm fans of, but like
Boy, you can't do that,
to
bro.
the point he just made, it's different out there.
Right.
When you ain't,
It's
when you can't just
yeah.
come down the floor and say, "Look, move out the way, I'm about to get in my bag." Nah,
Yeah.
you got to run this play. You got to cut through. You got to come off the screen.
So
You gotta-
name like one person. Name one person.
Oh, I played for the Knicks. I've
Oh,
been in
man,
media.
come on, man.
You know,
You
I
can't-
took media relations
Just name
class. I
one
can't do
person,
that.
man. Goddamn.
Oh, man.
DJ ain't gonna fucking check up.
It ain't at all.
Yeah, so name just okay. Give me a
You
list.
just talk about all the people who hate on you. You want that to go to me. People get mad.
Hey.
They say you hating.
I name names.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
That's what I
That
name
was the
names.
one we.
I don't
One
want
name. We say one.
Because one thing about it, if it's guys that respect the game, they know.
They might not.
No,
They might
know.
think that they got fucked over and they ain't get a fair shot.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna give you 3 questions, right?
Yeah.
I got it. I'm gonna give you 3 questions.
Yeah.
3 questions. You got Greg Jones and Moochie Norris. Who you take?
For what?
To play basketball.
Where?
DJ.
That matters.
No, it
That
doesn't.
matters. Where we playing basketball? We playing in the NBA. I'm gonna take Moochie.
No, we playing basketball.
We playing down Urbo.
We're playing basketball.
It just depends. It depends.
Okay, let me ask the panel.
Hey, we hear you.
Greg is a Greg, man. Greg is a shooter.
Okay, let me ask
Greg
you.
is a shooter.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna start with you.
All right.
We're just playing basketball.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Where we playing at?
Yeah.
You taking Moochie Norris or Greg Jones?
I'm taking Moochie Norris.
You taking Moochie Norris or Greg Jones? We just playing basketball. I don't give a fuck where we at. We just playing basketball.
You said just playing
We
basketball?
just playing basketball.
One game?
Man, we playing basketball. Like, it's simple. We playing
That's a
basketball.
hard question, man.
I'm asking. No, that's what I'm asking.
Both my big bros. I love them dudes.
That's what they
Man,
asked
man.
you.
Damn, man.
He got the ball.
No.
Greg.
I give a nigga for every episode for saying the type of shit.
And then, the thing about it, let me let everybody know.
I don't know
Greg
what
Jones,
take.
them my brothers. I love them niggas to death.
Who like Red? Who like
Ain't nothing will take my responsibility personally.
Bone, who take red or who take blue?
Moochie a point guard. He gonna run the team. That's a shooter.
Man,
that's a hard ass question.
Man, that's not the question.
Greg is shooter.
No, it's not.
Moochie paid the point guard. Greg paid the two.
Yeah, it's different.
Man,
Charles Smith or Sherman Douglas.
Oh,
we're not going there.
I'm going.
So y'all say
I know where I'm going.
Y'all niggas be
I'm
scared
going
to
with
say the fuck I need to say.
I'm going with Smith all
Y'all
day
niggas be
every
scared.
day.
No, y'all niggas be scared to say what y'all gonna say.
I got Smith all day every
Right,
day.
that's what. So say what the fuck you say.
I just said
Y'all niggas ain't gonna not fuck with y'all.
I already said it.
I'm from Watts. I can say that.
Okay, so
But
Nick Jones
it's hard to take away from all the shit.
Show your
Sherman has
opponents.
done.
See what your opponents.
Different.
Oh, y'all keep. These fuck ass people. They don't want to keep real.
I've seen opponents do some
Ask me
shit.
them same questions
And
and
like
ask
trucking
y'all.
some Timbs
No, ask
in the lane.
me the same questions as ask y'all, and I'm gonna answer them.
T-Roy, you're Polish.
I'm taking boulders.
T-Roy,
I knew that off the top.
ball lunch.
No, he not. No, he not.
But you
No,
see
he's
your
not.
man,
That's your guy.
it can
T-Roy
go
is bad.
T-Roy gonna get it done.
I'm not a
T-Roy a bad motherfucker.
I'm not afraid to tell my own sense. These niggas listen. They faking.
Tougher than
Hey,
T-Roy.
hey, bro,
faking.
bro,
You ain't seen
I've
Polish.
only seen
Bro,
Polish and Watts.
You ain't
Bro.
seen
Get tougher.
Nah,
I know you faking.
Yeah, I know you played him in high school. With him
Okay,
high school.
right.
hey, Ross.
They scared to say they taking. They want friends and all that bullshit.
I've seen Polish that watch this.
T-Roy,
I ain't seen Polish shut up.
That motherfucker.
I see T-Roy at Sherbo.
was a special motherfucker.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying he ain't.
I'm not afraid to tell y'all my motherfucking opinion.
T-Roy.
He is scared to say who he fucking with.
I know you not.
You fuck with everybody. That's cool.
I'm
fucking with all them dudes.
One thing about
know how I feel.
man,
I'm playing with me.
one thing about me.
I'm taking T-Roy.
One thing about
Both of
me.
them playing with me.
I say what the fuck I want to say,
but
and I
that
don't give a fuck
motherfucker
what they
Polish?
think about it.
I'm with
My-
you.
Enough.
They
But-
Oh!
When you ask a question so close, you talk
Man,
about
they
the point
got-
guard shooting guard.
Lawrence Moore and Lonnie Real.
Polish one of the best.
Lawrence Moore and Lonnie Real.
You ask a lot of close fucking
Man,
questions.
give your answer, man.
Moten.
Sam.
Okay, just say
But Lonnie might
don't come with the butt.
as
Don't come with the
talented as Moten.
Don't come with the butt. What I'm saying is,
He's taller, he's shooting better, but Moten just
you ain't got to explain shit. You,
Sam.
Lonnie, what happened?
He said Moten and Harrell.
Moten, but Lonnie.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Lonnie
or Sam.
Next question.
Sam
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
said Sam.
Let's get back to the question.
That shit.
Who's your Greg Jones?
Why the fuck are we debating Lonnie Moten?
He said Lonnie Moten.
I mean,
Mooch or Greg Jones, man?
Fuck are we debating?
We playing basketball, DJ.
I want my point guard. I want
No,
Moochie for
come
my
on,
point
don't.
guard.
Lonnie Rose,
Basketball, don't matter. It's like, okay, we got one spot left.
I think real highly of Greg. I think real highly of Moochie.
Right. We got one
Point
spot
guard.
left.
Greg is a.
We got one spot left, man. Hold on.
What spot is it?
It's a spot to make five.
I'm fucked up here.
I got a point guard already.
It don't matter what you got. You got.
That shit matters.
This is crazy.
I got a
Hold
point
on.
guard. I'm taking Greg. If I don't, I'm taking Moochie.
The point I'm making is
I'm taking Moochie at point guard.
no. See, the
give my
point.
hand the ball.
First of all, let me tell you
Where
something.
you get that motherfucking
Let
Lonnie and
me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me say this to everybody that's watching this show. I don't get caught up in the friendship shit, how much I fuck with you and all that. If you can't accept or understand my opinion, get the fuck on. Niggas I'm cool with, they get what I'm saying.
But see, me not answer that question ain't got nothing to do with that. Me not telling you who
Baby
who I
Shaq was
see
Baby
you
Shaq.
get
But the bottom with the shot.
talk.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So right, you said like boom.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is,
That's because I know that answer.
Okay.
know that answer.
Why you know that
answer?
Why you know that answer?
Because I played Hulk has proven it on different levels. Shaq was a late bloomer. Shaq was a high school. Shaq got better than late. He started shooting. He started handling it. He turned into a motherfucker.
Listen what you said.
Tell him what.
Listen what you
Some
said.
more ice. You need to get some more ice.
Who did on different?
Hey, tell him
I got
what.
ice.
That's the answer to a lot of other questions that we just asked.
He likes
Greg played.
He likes Greg. He likes Greg.
Greg played at West Virginia. Ain't like he ain't.
I didn't say, man. Greg, that's my nephew. So, but one thing, Greg knew I.
Don't say Lonnie Real.
Greg knew I.
Here we go with the Lonnie. Don't say Lonnie.
Why you keep hating on Lonnie?
That's what he do.
Lonnie Ray was sweatsuit Bill.
Y'all some disrespect.
Lonnie Ray was sweatsuit Bill.
Sweatsuit on.
I love sweatsuit, man. Y'all crazy.
Hey, Bo, that's fucked up, bro.
Lonnie Ray was sweatsuit
Man.
Nah, man, we gotta go.
Get me out of here, man. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo, that was fucked up, Bo.
Bo, that was fucked up. Special Bill.
Get me out of here.
Special Bill.
I ain't gonna let y'all do Harrell like that, man.
Lonnie, but he don't make no sense sometimes, though. He may be sick. Lonnie, I love you. But you may be sick.
I would say.
His song gets LeBron James.
He hate LeBron.
And all that's
Hate
cool.
LeBron.
Like,
But all that's cool. Lonnie's bad motherfucker.
LeBron just going 50.
Always.
Man, LeBron ain't cross nigga.
Don't get it twisted.
Look, Lonnie
bad motherfucker.
Lonnie ain't playing no games with Bron though. Lonnie hate that motherfucker.
Lonnie is my main man.
Vanderpool Moe.
I might have blocked him. I already know. He still make me so sick. I might have blocked him. Lonnie, I'm sorry.
Hey, Sam,
I love you. Come get it.
Hey, Sammy, mother, keep throwing your name out here, money. Money, you gotta respond, money.
Make sure he signs right.
Money, you gotta respond, money.
Come get anything you want for free.
Hey, Mo, you gotta respond, man. Your man throwing your name out there too much tonight, man.
Y'all niggas terrible.
Big East all the time.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna answer.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer.
Stacey Robinson and Ducky Vaughn. See what I mean?
That's not a hard decision.
Stacey Robinson.
He got a thing.
Stacey Robinson.
Okay.
Ducky will tell you that.
Stacey Robinson. Go ahead, ask me another question.
That was the one.
That's the
that came
only
to my
question
mind.
you got for me?
That's what came to my mind.
That's the only question you got for me?
Get him.
You got one?
Take a 5 up the Herbo. Just give me a
Wait,
5.
take me.
Now you can get him.
Go ahead.
You or Mike Beasley?
That's my younger man.
That's what I wanted to say.
Say it again.
That's what I wanted to say. That's my son.
I'm going with DJ.
Bro, he said that's his son.
Say it again.
Hey, Mo, give me a drink, Mo.
He was right.
I got DJ.
Damn right.
Yeah, my head. The Henny gone. I'm about to.
I got DJ.
Nah, you know we gotta put him on the cup.
Ask me another question. Ask me
one
5 more questions.
I know Lonnie
about Bryant.
Ask me 5 more. No.
Put him on the cup.
Oh, God, we can get this over with. Ask me 5 more questions.
I'm good. I'm ready to get out of here. Go watch the fight soon.
Ask
Yeah,
me 5
man,
more
we got to
questions.
roll, man.
That was my
Sure. I'm gonna buy another bottle real quick.
One or two more.
I'm gonna buy another
Question
bottle.
asked me. You said
What's the fight at?
Yo, Greg. I mean, Greg or
Oh,
Mo.
no, I don't fuck with Hennessy.
Greg or
My
Mo?
Greg about Lonnie or Mo.
No, we good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lonnie or Mo?
Sure.
Oh, no, you want some Hennessy?
Okay.
Yeah, I got some right here.
So you ain't answering no interesting questions.
Look at what I said.
Because I wasn't prepared to ask now. I mean, I was curious about
I
that
got the
one.
real shit.
Because I ain't even.
DJ got the fuck the bullshit.
I ain't even seen.
Give
I
everybody
ain't
their
seen
money.
Stacey. I just heard all about it.
Yeah.
I ain't
He
seen.
won't buy
I
this
seen.
He won't buy this bottle for me.
Now you want to
I
come out
don't
nowhere
want to tell this
with the.
motherfucker for like $75.
That's how you do it.
Only $75.
Man, Kenny just made me
Yeah,
drink.
that's
That's He come out with that.
No, that's how
Man, nigga, I got the real shit. You got
You do.
You got that fake ass shit. But
They-
you talking about who we talking
that's what
about
they
a while
both-
ago?
We don't know.
The jump shooting all that bullshit.
So, I want you to ask me
He's
some
talking about Ruben. This is Ruben Patterson. Man, come on, man. This is Ruben Patterson drink, man.
I might got one for you.
Yeah, I don't think you
That's
do.
good. Appreciate it.
All right, nigga, who else needs some shit?
I want that.
Yeah, we on.
Keep.
Keep that motherfucker in the refrigerator.
One on
man.
one.
Hey,
hold on, time out.
Keep
Come in here, raises his hand. He raises his hand and shit like we in school and shit. This motherfucker, hey, Kurt, nigga raises his hand.
I know.
Hold on, boy.
Hold on, y'all was talking.
Hold on,
I
Kurt.
had a question, my man.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good
I
question.
said keep Vaney, keep Williams. He went with Keith Williams.
Keep Williams.
Keep Williams, my man.
I'm gonna keep Williams.
Oh,
Let me see that.
You can score that basketball.
Straight
take a name?
out of McNamara.
You talking about in a one-on-one
Hey,
game?
DJ.
Yeah, I'm talking one-on-one game.
I'm gonna keep
I'm
Williams.
gonna keep Williams to one of my game, but I'm gonna keep
Vinny and shooting.
Vinny.
Keep Vinny in the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna hear it all over the
Shit
best
out of
shooter ever I've seen in my life.
Keep Williams. Keep Williams gonna motherfucking offer
I'ma
them
say
up.
that.
We got a lot of shooters here. That's big.
No, we don't.
Keep Williams a
We
bad
ain't
motherfucker.
got no mother shoot like Henry Hall.
Hey, I thought we signed up.
Not to shoot like Henry Hall.
No, Henry Hall came.
We don't have it.
me,
Well, Bone, y'all talking about two
That little
different.
ice.
Y'all talking about two different jokes.
That little piece of ice in
DJ
there.
Keith Vinny was together.
Oh, no. Keep Vinny older than
Keith Vinny
DJ.
was deep 92 with me.
Man, Keith Vinny.
This nigga was 97.
No, I came out 99.
99, yeah, young fella.
Damn.
Keith Vinny is you motherfucker.
I know I got grades there.
Oh, Jay, hey, that
put me on 92.
nigga's on the porch, man. Like, let me get on the porch. And I said, man, come on.
90.
There you go with that
You
porch.
young fella, man. You come
Yeah, that's why I said I couldn't trade out watch with
He
them.
got me off the porch.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I met you when I was 9 years old, man.
It was 97 when we made him as the first one. I think his number was one. You
Yeah.
was like, give me one.
Yeah.
It was 97 then. We all won. 97, 98.
It's
I
all good.
brought number one on the back of my joint. I
Yeah.
put a 32 from a DJ from Parkdale.
Yeah.
I put my girl on with 32 on the back of her joint. She worked at Parkdale.
Absolutely.
Gilbert Arenas or Steve Francis?
Steve Francis.
said who?
Gilbert
Michael
Steve.
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
No.
Michael Jordan, Sam
We
Cassell.
got one question at a
Michael
time.
Jordan.
Oh, terrible.
Kenny.
All right, Michael Jordan, Sam
Kenny,
Cassell.
one
Show is
question at a
over.
time.
Kenny Westred's luncheon again, and again.
I'm just saying, Michael Jordan, Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell. You got Sam motherfucker.
Gilbert all day.
Yes, Sam Cassell.
And twice on
Oh,
Sunday.
who?
Gilbert all
Everybody.
day, twice on Sunday. Everybody.
Gilbert Arenas or Sam Cassell?
Man, Sam Cassell, I can sell 3 rings. Gilbert got nothing.
Gilbert again. Gilbert
Gun
again.
charge.
Gilbert
That's
again.
all Gilbert got.
Sam Cassell and Al Iverson.
Sam Cassell,
Chuck again.
Al Larson got Bubba Chuck got no rings.
Sam Cassell and Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I'm fine, bro.
Sam Cassell and Jason Kidd.
We gotta go.
Sam Cassell.
We're gonna close it because the show
Yeah.
was about some other situation. So
good time.
we're gonna let DJ close the show out.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is give us your best Kobe moment that you had in your career playing against him. And we done after that.
Best one playing against them.
Well, it was a game in Denver where, and when the picture I sent to you, I don't know if you read the caption on it. It was like DeMar Johnson held Kobe to 18 points, and I had like 21 that game.
Ooh.
And that was around the time where he was averaging 35.
Oh, 40
You
again.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kobe had 18, and we beat the Lakers,
Ooh.
and I was, like I said, I always thought I played them well, but I just happened to have a good scoring game that game too. So that was probably the best moment for me against Kobe.
Yeah, I like that.
Scoring 20 plus, him scoring 18. But then the crazy shit, like his man, George Carl's favorite coach, I played 3 minutes the next game.
What?
That's how it went for me. Go from scoring 20 to one game,
Against
3
the
minutes the next game.
all-time great, a Hall of Famer.
Right. That's how George, you know what I'm saying?
The next game?
Yeah, next game.
I tell you what, man, we got a bad motherfucker on here tonight, man.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Off the no bullshit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We gonna close out tonight, man. Appreciate my little
Appreciate
young
y'all
homie
having me,
doing,
man.
I thought we been closed out, but I'm sorry.
Nah, we ain't closed out, nigga. Everything good.
I'm fucked up. I thought we been closed